motivation is something that can be very dangerous. And the reason is because motivation is something that lasts for a very short amount of time. So in today's video, I just want to talk to you guys about the importance of showing up, the importance of doing things even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it, and the goal to stop seeking motivation to do stuff. So one of the most important, or one of the biggest ways to grow as a person is to do things that you don't want to do, but you know you need to do. It's about showing up as a father. It's about showing up as a husband. It's about showing up as an owner, right? And one of the biggest pitfalls is we tend to seek comfort. And when we seek comfort, we're letting ourselves down big time, because no growth ever happens in your comfort zone, right? And yeah, that's the way that we work, because we live in a society today that pushes and strives to make things easier and more comfortable, right? So the goal here is for you to not get cozy, but get uncomfortable. To not seek motivation, but to seek discipline. So one of my examples is I wanted to start waking up earlier. Because I didn't want to start my day off in chaos, where I wake up at 6:30 and then I'm rushing out the door to get to work on time, right? And because when you start your day off in chaos, your whole day is going to feel chaotic. So I decided I'm going to start waking up at 5 o'clock. And I'll tell you what, most mornings I did not feel like getting up at 5 o'clock. And there were some mornings where I didn't. But I kept showing up. I kept doing it anyways. I kept the discipline, and I was not relying on any sort of motivation. I was relying purely on discipline to start waking up at 5. And now I do it without even thinking. Like, it's kind of cool, right? So really showing up is what's important. So motivation, let's talk about motivation for a second. A lot of people always say, like, I just need the motivation to do X, Y, Z, right? I just need the motivation to get off my butt and do something productive. But motivation it's just like a quick dopamine hit. It's like a little drug that lasts for 10 minutes, right? I mean, motivation is great because it does inspire, but that's what you should see it as a moment of inspiration. When you feel motivated, use all of those ideas that begin flowing to you and write it down and get it on a piece of paper or in your phone, right? That way you have all these ideas from when your brain had this crazy motivation dopamine hit. But you can't rely on the motivation because it's going to fade. And I know for lots of men out there, including myself, I always get like super excited about something. I get super into something. And about 2 to 3 weeks later, I stopped doing it. Like, it doesn't excite me anymore, and I'm over it, and I'm done with it. And I've talked to many other men out there, and it's the same for them, right? Like, they're like, oh man, I want to do this. So they start doing something, and then it's gone. I mean, I think one of the most broad examples that probably will make sense to most people is working out, right? Like, everyone gets pumped up. They're like, yes, I'm doing it. I bought the membership. I'm going 2-3 times a week. But then a month hits and you're like, I'm not going today. Why? Because there was no discipline being formed. It was purely motivation. And that's the killer, man. That is the killer of growth. And it's disguised as something positive. Like, you look up motivational videos. Why? Because, and this is opinion, so don't like take this any certain way. Motivational videos are helpful, but they're also a killer, because now you're relying on a motivational video to do something, when in reality you just need to be disciplining yourself and you need to be showing up when it's hard. And so listen, it's not about the end goal when it comes to your goals and stuff. what it really is about small steps. Because every day that you do something, that you discipline yourself, even if you don't achieve what you wanted, it's still a step forward. And that is something that we also do as men, is we focus so much on the end goal that we have to like get it quickly. If we don't get there at a certain speed, we think that we're not moving forward. But every day, it's like taking baby steps. You've heard that quote probably 100 times, right? You got to take baby steps. What's that mean? When a baby starts to learn to walk, in case you don't have children, they take one little step, they fall. And then the next day, all of a sudden they take 2 steps, but then they fall. And then a week later, they're starting to walk. And they're walking all over your house causing chaos, right? It's the same concept for disciplining yourself. You have to take the baby steps. You have to know that every day you show up, you are growing. Every day that you show up and do the hard things, you're creating discipline. And discipline beats motivation every single time. So that is the message of today. It is great to have motivational moments. It's great to have that burst of energy, that burst of dopamine, but without discipline, it's gonna die. You're never gonna grow for motivation. Motivation will stunt your growth if you're relying on it. You need to create new habits and form new disciplines and actions, right? Like for me, when I was waking up at 5, or when I wanted to wake up at 5, it started at 5:45, then 5:30, then 5:15 until I made it to 5, right? And that's the way you have to look at it. Small steps grow you. Motivational hits destroy you. Anyways, guys, that is the video for today. I hope that someone out there gained some beautiful revelations from this. And I hope all of you guys have stopped with the motivational hits. If you have a discipline that took you time to build, please share it in the comments below. I would love to hear where you were and then you just showed up anyways and now this is where you're at. Because we need to see that. We need to see other people winning. And if you guys do need a little help, I've been using an app called Let's Goal, and you can get that in the description of this video. And with this app, it helped me create routines, it helped me to remain disciplined, and it helped me to chase goals step by step instead of one big motivational boost. I highly suggest you grab that. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe and leave a comment. It helps me out. And I hope this video has helped many of you guys out. Stay blessed.